What kind?
My name is Gorgeous George. Not Slim and Shady, not Eminem, but TG. Do you have a fat fetish? Obviously, you like your women fat, don't you? You like your women very thick and juicy, don't you? I'm not a homophobic.
You know what? You need to take it up the rectum. Take it up the rectum. The double dildo. The double dildo.
Start it up again. Raise it up. Raise it up.
Overbite? Yeah, you do. I'm 200 pounds. And
Raise it up.
Ounce you with one flip.
Can't hear it in here.
Because remember, the finger is mightier than the mouth. What was your song? No, there yet he's got his male lover with the hormones, the female hormones in his mouth. You sound like a woman. Andrew. Okay.
All right. Wasn't that that's our new beginning, and that's a real classy beginning. I wish the rest of the show was as classy as that beginning. Shortly, Hurricane George is going to wreak devastation all over. You know, last week, didn't you love it last week when we were Batman and Robin? That was great. That was our Halloween show.
It's okay to be gay. Let's rejoice with the boys in the gay way. Hooray for the kind of man that you will find in the gay way.
Somebody the other day, he was, I got this close to Vice President Biden. There's a picture I took of him talking to somebody. I was so close, you could count his hair follicles. I was so close to him. And I mean, I said to the Vice, and I mean, I said to the Vice President, you have more plugs in your head than AT&T, and he said you have more chemicals in your hair than Lake Erie. The election, and it was I tell you, conservatives really elected that they're going to start their own. They've already named the. We're going to have a very rational. Those fans have. So, if you notice, I think if you saw the show last week, my name was spelled differently. The right way of spelling my name. There was an L in there, somewhere in there, and I said, get that L out of that name, and they did. But anyway, this is an unlisted show. Nobody knows this show is on, so you are lucky people. Welcome to the Gorgeous George Show. And now, here he is, the one and only, the man you've been waiting for, Mr. Gorgeous George Valentine. Woo!
How we doing?
Hey, good to see you. You got a sitting ovation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, I just happen to be on TV right now. And how does it go? How is it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's one of those things. It's a beautiful thing to see me on your TV screen. Last night, or last week, or actually Sunday, was pretty much, I took in the ring, and I took on, I got in the ring, okay? And
all right.
I am now the new world's heavyweight champion. Yeah, that's right, you heard me straight. I'm the new world's heavyweight champion. I don't know who the hell I defeated, but I defeated somebody because he got in my face, and now I am the world champion, baby. Gorgeous George is the world heavyweight champion, taking on all comers. So if you want to hop on and be a part of this, I'll challenge all comers. Because one thing you have to know, I am the man that's causing this wonderment for all the ladies. So if you want to take a challenge, here's the bell. Open invitation if you think you can be the man. Because you can't be the man, because I am the man.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know. But you got to look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch is challenging all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is going to challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna. About this. I don't care if you don't.
Because I am the man.
Woo! Ding ding.
That's right. No problem. So
First round.
I'm the Arefa. I am the Omega. 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 I'm the Arefa. I am the Omega.
Try to play them out.
It was a 12-man royal battle.
Try to play them out.
It was a 12-man royal battle.
Try to play them out.
It was a 12-man royal battle. All hell's barred. 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 All hell's barred.
I want more cowbells.
Throwing the people out of the ring. Throwing people out of the ring because, and that's how it works. My world, and you've tuned in to the Gorgeous George Show. Please don't adjust your camera because it's beautiful to see me on your TV screen. The actual guy, the guy that's actually the actual popular vote, and at the time I was led to believe that Romney had won the popular vote. So everybody's saying, well, Romney has the popular vote. Oh, goodness gracious, Mitt Romney has the popular vote. Well, of course, Barack Obama ended up winning the popular vote as well. That Obama won the election and won the popular vote. Go back to 2000 when Al Gore won the actual popular vote. He is the best living day president. Commended, which was tried to implement, and Hillary tried to implement something. Hillary was behind trying to get something implemented under her husband's term. Obama took the ball that the Clintons put in the ground and created and started. Now, implemented in 2014. The government is controlled. We pay or we hire and we vote for electives, judicial, legislation, executive, to go in office and be part of the government. Get it. Ingent people get it. Ingent people, even though we lost, I haven't given up on them yet. They're still in the hunt. Even though I haven't given up on them yet. They're still in the hunt. Even though you should get a vasectomy. Ann Coulter, get raped by a gorilla. Okay. Ann Coulter, get raped by a gorilla. Okay.
That's not very nice.
And go get raped by a girl. That's what I said. I said
I wouldn't wish that.
And I do wish that.
Maryland actually passed referendums to legalize gay marriage. Okay, there you go.
Marijuana has more medicinal effects. Medicinal effects. Should be legal. It's the oldest. What you scarf back there for? Should be legal. It's the oldest. What you scarf back there for? Should be legal. It's the oldest. What you scarf back there for? Prostitution. Did I go to the grocery store and get a suppository and take a suppository and ram it in that certain place?
Now save that for Glenn Beck. Got his dildo heads. I got his dildo heads.
Look. Able to be the
certainly no Latinos, and now they're all that have no idea what.
Caucasian people out there, a lot of Caucasian people out there, obviously are also, thank you very much, 2016, baby. This president is putting out there and implementing these things to fouls come home, okay? A lot of people of all races, a lot of people of all genders and races and animals and bestiality, whatever, and cows and and
That's
horses.
the people who vote for you.
Voted.
Your base.
Yeah. Look, Kevin. Like I said, you need to put 10 suppositories.
Oh, yeah.
We spoke it. Everything was spoke. We spoke it. Everything was spoke. The socialists. Why don't you go back to the planets you come from? Go back to the planets where you're in your mom's womb. As a matter of fact, why don't you flush yourselves? Why don't you go back to Uranus and go back to Saturn and go back to
I like those
Neptune or Jupiter when there's no air and just space and go space out with one gastral sound. And I do, but I'll say this, and it's I do, but I'll say this, and it's I do, but I'll say this, and it's not to offend anybody. There's one thing that I fall on the other side on.
Yes.
And that one thing that I fall on the other side on, and we're going to talk about this right now, is gay marriage. Yeah. I do not believe in gay marriage. Everybody has their, if Adam and Steve want to get together in the back room and have a powwow, then so be it. They can have a powwow. I don't believe the government or anybody should have to fund gay marriage. I don't believe in gay marriage. I don't believe in it. Doesn't make me a racist. We cannot compare. No.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's inherited or I don't have the answers to that. Maybe I'm not that smart. Majority of the platform of that party, but there's a couple things that I'm against. Doesn't make me into that same category as a teabag. So Kevin, I resent that. Get it on, if they want to go in the back room and get it on, that's fine. But to me, it's disgusting.
Well,
most men who are straight will find it to be disgusting.
It is.
Most men who
Where you're sitting from,
Look, let me ask you the question. Do you find it in the same comparison to what happened to the black Americans back in the 60s? Do you find the same thing with the black Americans and now the homosexuals being ostracized for being who they are?
I don't think they're.
Can you compare the two?
Yes, I can compare.
You compare the two.
I think.
Let me tell you something. It's abnormal. Okay? Yeah. You can be what you are, but in the mainstream society in 2012, it's abnormal to see two men in broad daylight kissing each other. I'm sorry. That is the way it is. It is immoral. It's not just immoral. It's bizarre. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not that smart when it comes to that, whether it's inherited or whether it's a choice.
It is inherited.
But for other things, then the gays can have what they want and have, procreate, or I don't know. They did have go ahead and chop it off and I much would rather have a Democrat in office any day of the week than a Republican. And
he's going to look out for more people.
I much rather have a Democrat in office because it is the Democrats are more to. If I'm making over $250,000, then I might change my opinion. I am what's causing this wonderment for all you ladies out there. I am giving you ladies out there a secretion in your panties. And it's not my fault. It's just natural. Why don't you go back with your butt buddies in Philadelphia and sing that song? Blue, body, and I have all the respect for Kevin. Blue, body, having mommy issues. Blue, body, and I have all the respect for Kevin. Blue, body, having mommy issues. Oh my God. And I have all the respect for Kevin. That's proof my deceased